It is a sure sign that it is spring in Maine. The annual exhibit Art in Bloom opens this week at the Portland Museum of Art.
Joining this morning on Art Maine is Marcie Griswold and also Lauren Lematty from the museum. And first of all, how special is this annual exhibit? I mean, me, Katie, and Christian went last year. It's awesome.
Gorgeous. Favorite time of year.
Yes,
we
truly.
have so many programs going on, and this one by far is my favorite.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's a really interesting entry point for people to look at art. It's really a also the sort of renewal of spring. Everyone is really looking forward to seeing some color and some fresh flowers. So people come in and they are able to kind of connect with art while also just enjoying that sort of sensory experience.
Yeah, at this point in Maine, you know, we've had 4 false springs, so this time we
We're
get
ready.
to come in and we know there's going to be flowers. We
Yes.
know there's going to be leaves, and we can smell them. It's a perfect way to ring in spring.
Besides the customers or what, you know, but the people that come in and look at, I mean, it's got to be exciting for the people who work there too, right?
Oh,
it's
the
like you
best.
come into work, it's like, wow, spring is sprung, right?
Absolutely, and getting to kind of see it behind the scenes too. You know, on a Monday and Tuesday before we open to the public, that is the coolest. And then getting to see everyone's reaction when we are open.
And these folks are artists, these floral artists. They come in and we can watch the artists at work. We watch their inspiration kind of come to life. It's really, really exciting.
And not just artists, they're farmers too. We've got florists, you know, artists that might use something else typically, but the farmers, that's my favorite part.
cool.
People that grow their own flowers too.
Yeah, different backgrounds, and I'm sure it makes for totally unique pieces of art. Tell us how it works exactly. How many artists, and then do they choose their own piece of art that they want to inspire them, and how does that work?
So we have an entry period where folks are able to apply, and they do choose their own work of art through a checklist, a pre-approved checklist. So you will be inspired if you are able to look at the checklist. You can find what you want. And this year, I believe we have more than 15 designers, so there's a lot to see.
Yeah, just like flowers, limited time with the growth and everything else like that. Just like this event too, it's only lasting a week or so. I talk about the hours, the extended hours you have and the dates and everything else like that, you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure, so we're actually going to be open 10 to 8 every day, except Sunday will be our normal, or 9 to 8.
Well, special
members.
Members only
There
can
you
come
go.
in.
So if you're a member
9
of the PMA, hop in the morning, but 10 to 8 for everybody else, and we still will have our free Friday event starting 4 o'clock on Friday. And you just have to pay your normal admission fee otherwise, and you get to come in, explore everything.
Oh, amazing.
And those Fridays are great.
Yeah, that's what we went. That's what we did last year. It was great.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, each and every Friday to be able to go in there and check out the
And
Portland
just
Museum
to
of Art.
note, we are free for, I think, 23-year-old and under. So we're free for kids and for young adults. So
What's the reaction when people come through this exhibit? I mean, I'm sure everyone
Very
reacts
different
differently.
reactions.
Yeah.
You have your patrons that like to come in and view the art and kind of ponder and reflect. And then you have kind of the more accessible take on it, where there's that space between the flower arrangements and the paintings, and you get to experience it kind of in the round, move through it. So that tends to be more interactive, fun. You get a lot more laughter going on. Last year we had these crowns that people could put on and take photos with. So yeah,
really
I mean,
fun atmosphere.
seeing all these different age groups interact with it too. You know, everything from my 3-year-old last year had a blast. My 16-year-old stepdaughter, my stepson had a blast. And then we have like my mother-in-law who's almost 70.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Yeah, let's talk. It had something for just about everybody. I remember the night that I went. Not only it was a huge crowd, but you guys had live music there, and also you have a jazz brunch coming on. So you name it, you're going to have it.
We have a free film with a panel with Mafka. We have a huge number of tours that you can kind of take. There's a self-guided tour as well. There's a family brunch for contemporaries and Director Circle members, and the jazz brunch is very, very, very popular.
And in the store, we actually have around 100 curated products that you can bring home Art in Bloom with them. They've got garden themes, botany themes. My favorite is the Secret Language of Flower book. We've got little terrariums. Perfect way to bring spring inside.
It's a very welcoming place. You know, is that something that you strive to be, just like let everybody know, come on in, you know, we want to see you, we want you to experience this and
Yeah.
spread, you know, art and everything at the museum?
Yeah, and you know, for Art in Bloom, because it's this sort of big moment for us during the year, it's really a community celebration. We feel like it's a really festive experience where people can come in and sort of celebrate together. And of course, when you have artists working you know, inspired by art, it's this whole new realm of celebration. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have heard this or not, but a new poll was just released by a website called Smile Hub. It ranked the best states when it comes to being art friendly. Maine is ranked 13th. Had you guys
Lucky
heard about
13.
that? And what do you think of that? And is it true?
I personally, you know, we just had this beautiful show. It's coming down in a week or so, or 2 weeks, As We Are, which is a contemporary show about young artists. And we feel like at the museum, the art community in Maine is very much a sort of lift all boats. We have a very community-centric approach, collaborative approach. It's not as competitive as you might find in other environments, and so I feel like it is a very art-friendly, you know, experience for most artists as well as those who support the arts.
Yeah, I've got this theory that we have so much time in winter to buckle down in our studios, you know, and you either walk to that person's house, walk to that studio, walk to that space, and that's kind of your community, you know. So I feel like that community is always so much stronger.
And we're grateful to be part of the Arts District in Portland.
Definitely. All right, expansion plans are on the way for the museum. After years of debate, a Superior Court judge has ruled that the old Portland Children's Museum can now be demolished. Greater Portland Landmarks fought to keep the building intact, arguing the 19th century building has historic significance. What is the timeline? What happens next? What can you share with us about this?
So this process played out, the civic process and the collaborative process played out, and so we're actually going to be looking forward to being able to expand Art in Bloom programming like Art in Bloom. We have a rapidly growing collection. It has been growing for about 10 years. We are really just looking forward to being able to put more art on the walls, and we are really interested in ensuring that the Arts District in Portland continues to be vibrant, walkable, and really full of creative energy. So that's where we're heading.
We have a quick, just a couple seconds left. When can we start construction or the demolition and things like that?
We have no timeline yet on this, but certainly we want to be able to keep everybody updated. So we'll do our best.
And where can people buy tickets for Art in Bloom?
Certainly at the front desk. We have so many friendly folks at the front desk. And also, if you become a member, you are entitled to come to those first in the morning viewings with fewer crowds. And so membership is really available online or at the desk.
And there's tons of perks.
Yes.
Tons of perks.
And I'm a member.
And you're a member.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies, so much. We're so excited for the return of this awesome exhibit.
Yeah, we're excited.
I
Thanks
can
for having
almost
us.
smell the flowers right now.
It literally boosts your mood
Yeah.
just walking through this exhibit.
It
Highly,
does.
highly
You
recommend.
can't help
It
but
does.
smile, right?
It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.